Hello and welcome to Sip and Savour. My name is Megan Skupny and I am with Lang & Reed Napa Valley. And today we have a really cool few episodes for you. So over the next few weeks, during the month of November, we are going to be creating our full family Thanksgiving meal and sharing it with you. So we are going to have turkey, of course, and gravy, John's famous sausage stuffing. That's a tongue twister. So sausage stuffing, and then we have a Brussels sprouts and bacon and cranberry salad, which is going to be amazing. We've got some really yummy dinner rolls. We have, so much good stuff. Some cranberry sauce. Look at these beautiful things. Oh, it's going to be so great. And if you didn't know already, turkey and Thanksgiving dinner, the perfect wine to have with it is Cabernet Franc. And we have a lot of that. So we're going to be pairing our Cabernet Francs with everything. We're going to be drinking our Shenan Blanc while we're making everything. So grab your pen and paper or hop in the kitchen and join us, and we'll walk you through everything that we're going to do for Thanksgiving this year. And welcome to episode 1 of our Thanksgiving series for Sip and Savour. My name is Megan Skupny, and my lovely assistant today.
I'm Tracy Skupny.
That's right, the Tracy Skupny that we always talk about on every episode.
With my beautiful daughter-in-law.
I know, she's a special guest today. Reed is still mid-harvest. They have all the fruit in, but he's dropping tanks and barreling down, and so he may pop in at some point, but for now, Tracy and I, we are getting started making Thanksgiving dinner. So the first component of Thanksgiving dinner, obviously, is a bottle of wine.
Lang & Reed Shenan Blanc Mendocino 2019.
I know, our new vintage. As a family, we've just started drinking this, and we're releasing it. Oh, it's on November 1st, so you guys may already have it in your cellar. If you're a part of our wine club, you probably already have it, which is super exciting.
And it's ready to drink. We bottled it in March.
Yeah.
And it's ready to go.
Yeah. So we're going to crack that open. We'll talk more about the Shenan Blanc when we're over at the stove. Today for our Thanksgiving meal, we are going to prep two things. We're going to prep our cranberry sauce, which is my mom's own recipe, which I'm so excited to share with everybody. And then we're going to make something green, because I feel like among the dressing and potatoes and rolls, we have to have a little sprinkle of green more than parsley. So we're going to do a Brussels sprout salad, and it's Brussels sprouts, some tart green apple, bacon, cranberries, hazelnuts, bacon fat.
I've had it before. It's really great.
You can't go wrong. So I just wanted to give you a little. I've already shredded most of our Brussels sprouts. Some people may not have had Brussels sprouts like this. I mean, I think that Brussels sprouts are known for being kind of like over roasted and covered in bacon fat, which we are going to cover them in bacon fat. But I just want to give you a little heads up about how to do this. So these are like little cabbages, and you're just going to cut off the end of it, kind of like the foot. And then I like to take these two outer leaves off. If you're frying them, these little outer leaves are so yummy, fried up and crispy. But for this point, we're going to take it off. Cut it in half, flip it on its side, and then we're just going to thinly slice them. It is a labor of love, because that was one.
I know. One.
And this is a full pound. I'm just going to do a couple for you guys right now. A full pound.
I've become a Brussels sprouts convert because of this dish. And it's this expertise of having it sliced so thin that just wilts the Brussels sprout perfectly. It makes it so delicious with all the bacon flavoring.
You can't go wrong. What it is. Yeah. The bacony goodness.
Yes.
It's awesome. And so with our whole menu, we're making these two things today, but in the coming weeks, you're going to see a couple more episodes for Thanksgiving, and we're going to do John's dressing, Skupny's dressing. We're going to do Tracy's signature gravy. We of course have a turkey, and then we are gonna make Ben's Nanny's rolls. Ben Tedesco, he is our amazing friend producer, and he's right over here. So you guys get the good camera shots now. And his, it's your grandma, right?
It
is. These are his grandma's rolls that we're gonna make.
I can't wait.
So we were just really bringing in the family.
Great grandma.
Oh, his great grandma! Oh my gosh. So we just, Thanksgiving's all about family, and this year we've all been so far away from our family that we just wanted to bring it all in, bring it all home.
So Ben, your family's here.
All right, guys. So this right here is 1 pound of shredded Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. You saw how easy that was for her.
Yeah. Practice, right? Yep. Practice. So before this, I had already made. This is about half a pound of bacon. So I made it nice and crispy. I like to do my bacon in the oven. Some people are stovetop bacon people. Yeah. I know some people do it in the microwave. However you want to cook it. Just get it nice and crispy. And then reserve about a tablespoon of rendered bacon fat. You're going to actually need a little more because we need some for the hazelnuts too. Right. So keep all the bacon fat. Take 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to go like this.
Love it.
Now you have the choice to use a utensil or your hands. I'm going in. It's good for your cuticles too. Yeah. It's like picking chicken, right?
This is the best part because I think it also helps wilt the Brussels sprouts. Gets it nice and soft and easy to chew and digest and all that flavor. Soaks every little shred.
I know, it does. It does. And then will you put the bacon on it?
With pleasure.
I'm going to toss the bacon in too.
All
of it. Oh yeah. See, we got it just nice and crispy. I didn't even need a knife to cut it. I just went for it. Crinkled it up.
And you know what I have waiting for us.
Oh yeah. Now that I have bacon fat.
Her hands are in the dish now. It's too late.
Shoot. All right, so we're going to let this sit, and then we're going to head over to the stove. And
here, I'll just show you.
Over to the stove. Let me rinse this off. 2 seconds. You're going to need to bring some supplies over to the stove. So we're going to bring our cranberries, some sugar, some water. Oh, Fountain just got here. Come show. The kids are making holiday arts and crafts.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, we'll show you in a second. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to Thanksgiving chaos.
Welcome. We're getting going.
Mama, the thing about this.
Let's see. Here, show it to everybody.
It's this strong glue. It's Gorilla Glue.
Oh yeah, Gorilla Glue. Here, hold it up.
And it's the strong glue.
What? Could we use it for like cookies and stuff?
Check it out. Yeah, but we
show everybody.
And we can't watch it in the dishwasher.
Okay.
We can only wash it with soap in the sink.
Okay, good to know.
But you gotta be really careful.
Good to know. Thanks, baby. I will. It's beautiful. So what you're gonna need at the stove?
Mom, what are we making?
We are making Thanksgiving dinner.
That's right.
So you're gonna need to bring the cranberries, the sugar, the water.
Wait.
We are gonna bring.
What?
Are you making the cranberry sauce that
Dina makes?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's so exciting. You're also gonna need to bring.
The best.
She does make the best.
Yeah.
I agree.
With Rexy.
Yeah, Rexy loves it.
Yeah, Rexy made it with her.
Oh, he did? Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, that was such a wonderful Thanksgiving, huh? We are going to bring your hazelnuts over, so you need about 2/3 of a cup of hazelnuts. And the rest of that bacon fat. And that's it. And your wine.
Yeah, gotta have the wine.
Get on here. Don't forget the wine. All right, we'll meet you guys over the stove.
Cheers.
Ready? Okay, team, we are making the cranberry sauce over here, and then we're going to toast some hazelnuts. Yay. So we're trying to incorporate as many family recipes as we can. And so this is actually my mom's cranberry sauce that we're going to make. So I have these beautiful, lovely cranberries. It's 2 bags worth. I didn't measure a bag. Do you know how much a bag is?
Not that big.
It's probably like 32 ounces, maybe, 2 pounds or so.
I'd say 2 pounds.
Yeah, so I'm going to dump these guys in here. And I'm going to turn it on. And it's a very complicated recipe. Are you ready? Per each bag of cranberries, you put 1 cup of water. So this is 2 cups of water because it's a big bag. 2 cups of water. And then the secret ingredient, 2 cups of sugar.
Sweet.
All right, so we're just gonna bring that in.
Secret family recipe.
This is it. All right. So then we're gonna stir all this goodness together. It looks like those.
Okay, I love the sound of the crunchy sugar.
I know. It looks like those like frosted fake berries that you see like with floral arrangements. Yeah. So we're gonna mix this all together, and then we are going to bring it to a bowl, or boil, as some people like to say, right?
My southern daughter-in-law.
Bring it to a bowl, and we're gonna, as it comes to a boil, we're gonna pop the cranberries. You want to just not stir it all the time, but just keep an eye on it as it starts to boil. You just don't want to over boil it; it'll get bitter pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna watch this. You want to do some toasted hazelnuts for me? Okay, for a Brussels sprout salad, we just need to toast off these hazelnuts. So here's some bacon fat.
Yay!
You just put my like table. Oh yeah. I should find my apron.
Yeah. Here I come. I've learned the hard way. I'm dressing up for being at the stove.
Oh yeah.
Got my apron going. Okay, so tell me what you do.
So just like a tablespoon of bacon fat, and we you can use the rendered bacon fat from the bacon you just cooked. I just pulled this from the fridge. Bacon fat's such a good thing to collect. I know some people collect it in a coffee can, like an old Folgers coffee can.
My mom did that.
Yeah. And but
who
we
has
use
coffee cans
everything.
anymore?
I know. Do they even? I mean, I guess Folgers still makes it, but maybe not in that coffee can anymore.
Right.
So just gonna get the oil hot, and then put the hazelnuts in, and then sprinkle some salt on. Toast them for just a couple minutes.
Yeah, let it melt off there.
Yeah.
Could have warmed up my pan sooner.
I should have turned it on. I didn't think about that. Mm-hmm. We could talk about our Shenan Blanc while we're here.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we're almost empty. The bottle's almost empty already.
Well, we've been working.
You know what? Thanksgiving dinner is a lot
over the stove.
I know, it's toasty, and I mean we are getting ready for the holidays, but it is 88 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So we're in here in like long sleeves and sweaters and stuff. So this is our 2019 Shenan Blanc Mendocino that has been released on November 1st, and we are pumped about it. We've been making this wine since 2013. That was our first vintage of it.
It's crazy that we're this far down the line. It still feels like a new wine for us. Mm-hmm. It's so refreshing. Every time I sip it, it's like, thank goodness we make white wine now. Hell, it took Megan to make it happen.
Man,
I'm telling you.
No, well, it was just, when Reed and I lived in France, so this was the 2008 harvest. And when we got married, and I just remember going to look for wedding wine, and we had already fallen in love with Vouvray. We were living in Shenan in the Loire Valley, and we had already fallen in love with Vouvray, which is, what do you say, like 30 minutes from Shenan?
Just about.
And Reed and I would go to, just go down random roads and find these crusty old farmers in their Carhartts, and, they're smoking pot in their garage, and, they would always be so cranky when we got there, and, curmudgeon-y, and then we'd end up having family dinner with them, or you know what I mean? And they'd they had fireplaces, and they were burning old grapevines and stuff. It was just such a cool experience. And so
we got hockey here.
I think that is from Felton's friend today.
Okay, so all my bacon fat, I won't call it grease, melted. I've got all these hazelnuts toasting away. They smell so good.
Sprinkle cookie. No way. We'll make cookies another time.
I'll step right here. Hey, bud.
I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on here. We're just gonna toast these hazelnuts. Did you hear that pop? I think they're already popping. Look at this. So I'm gonna try to touch it because can you see how they're cracking like that? So it's gonna start popping like crazy, which is what we want. And then once they've all popped, then we're gonna push it through a sieve, and that's how we're gonna make the cranberry sauce. Okay, I just put sauce on, or salt on, but I didn't stir it yet.
Okay, good.
Yes, I gave you a whole cookie.
Okay, and Megan, check it out. It's getting toasted.
I think that's good then.
Right on the edges.
Yeah.
Done?
I think that's good.
Right.
Let's call it. Better safe than sorry. Oh yeah, these are all starting to pop. Look at this.
Okay, so
I love
see
that
that?
noise.
See how it starts to just brown around the rim of the pan? It's like, then you know it's done.
Once you smell it, if
Yeah.
it's already on,
Right.
definitely take it off.
Take it off and put it on the cool burner.
Yeah. So these are probably half. They're all splitting open, which is fantastic. So I'm just gonna keep stirring this. I'm gonna keep it at this, the water's at a pretty low simmer right now. So I'm just gonna keep stirring this and let these babies pop. And once they're all popped, then we will go to the next step of putting it in through the sieve.
Okay, the popping is my favorite part of the cranberry sauce making.
Okay.
I don't
Because
know
of the
why.
noise?
It just is a funny thing. It's like, oh, look what they're doing.
I know, it's like popcorn. It's kind of what Okay, team. Round 3. We're moving
ready.
and shaking. So the cranberry sauce is done. Our hazelnuts are toasted. First thing over here is that we're gonna take, actually, lovely assistant.
Absolutely, right through the
We're gonna
sieve.
take this. You can see how congealed it is, and we're gonna strain it through this sieve. So like go-go gadget legs.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
And we're just gonna plop it in, and we're gonna press it out.
Okay, great. I got this.
And you can. Oh,
Why
so
am I doing this?
It's like the perfect combination of tart and sweet. So the reason we're doing this is to get the skins out.
Yeah.
So this is going to make a very pure, creamy, smooth. Well, I don't know if creamy is the word, but very pure, smooth sauce that you're just going to be able to ladle over
The
everything.
best kind.
I'm glad we made a double batch.
Yeah. This is pressing, right?
Yep.
It's coming out.
Yeah, it is. And you know, you can leave the skins in if you want, if you don't mind it. I'm the kind of person, I don't like pulp in my orange juice, so I definitely don't like cranberry
How did I
skins
know
in my
that?
cranberry sauce. Poor Reed, when we first started dating,
Oh my gosh.
he would make me fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
And I just, for a long time, I didn't have the heart to tell him that I just cannot stand pulp in my orange juice.
And we have a beautiful old orange tree in our backyard, and my dear husband John keeps trying to make orange juice for
I
Megan.
know. And so Reed would literally make me orange juice, and then he'd pour it through a sieve.
Yeah.
And we'd leave the cup.
What a loving boy.
He is.
Hold
I
on.
know. He was a good one. Oh, here, you can put it in the compost.
Okay, great.
We'll give that to the chickens.
All right.
So we're gonna keep doing this, and this cranberry sauce is very pure in flavor. Options you could do, you can add some ginger, be it ginger powder or minced ginger, or even like that crystallized ginger. That's kind of candy-esque. You could do.
The color is brilliant.
I know.
It's really beautiful.
Just it's so fall. It's gonna be awesome. You could do orange. You could actually put some orange juice in it. Some orange zest would be awesome. So you can kind of jazz it up as however you see fit, or you can just be a purist like us and just leave it be.
I'd leave it be. It's so pretty.
It's so good.
Okay, Megan, a little direction. So how much goes through the sieve?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing great. You know what we could do is use a sieve that has bigger holes, and it's in the dishwasher. And then, because I think we could use a little bit more coming through. Here, let's
Right.
use this sieve.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, there's soap. Woo! That would ruin our.
That would ruin it.
I mean, at least it's clean, but.
Yeah, but do you see that beautiful color coming through? It's just so pretty. Love it.
Okay, let's switch into this.
Okay. There's that. There's
Oh,
that.
yeah, I think this is gonna work even better. The holes in this sieve are just a little bit bigger, so we can get more of this cranberry goodness out.
Okay, I'll
I'll
take
switch
over. Yeah.
Awesome.
Much better.
So once this is done, we're just gonna put it in the fridge, and this can just sit in the fridge probably for a day or two, you know, covered, and I like to keep it in the fridge until we're ready to serve it.
Oh gosh. It's gonna be great.
I know.
Okay, hold it. May I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the chickens are gonna be so happy, and you might have to scoop. I can't.
And they'll be
see
so
anymore.
healthy, right?
Maybe the egg yolks will turn red.
Yeah. Oop. Okay. Almost. Okay, you're free.
Sweet.
Yeah. I have to stand on my toes when I'm next to her to just fill the space.
I love it. Here, I'm going to take this away from you and move this here.
Thank you.
While you do that, I'm going to chop. Looks like I cut myself. It's just cranberry sauce. While you do that, I'm going to chop this really yummy apple for our Brussels sprout and bacon salad. These apples, can you believe it? We grow them in our backyard.
Oh, they're beautiful too.
Oh, they're so good.
Tart.
Yeah, it's like right between a Fuji apple and a Granny Smith apple. Like they're tart yet sweet. They're really yummy. So with these, I'm just gonna cut it into skinny slices. But then I'm gonna turn them on their side. And I'm gonna cut them skinny again. Like little toothpicks or matchsticks.
Matchsticks.
That's right. Oh, yeah. That looks so good. It smells so delicious. Mom, you'd be proud.
Yeah. Hi, Dodie.
Do you remember, was it you and me talking about the canned cranberries?
Yes.
And how it used to come out and you could see the rings from the
can.
Campbell's soup can.
And you'd slice it and it stood up just perfectly on the plate like a round can.
With the lines on it. Oh,
that was my best reason for not eating cranberry sauce. All right, check it out. Good?
Yum, yeah. And I think we can scoop just this tiny bit more out of here.
Yes.
Every little bit is going to come out. And leftover cranberry sauce is so good with sandwiches. Okay. When I lived in New Zealand, we put cranberry sauce on pizza.
Oh, there's a lot in here.
I know, there's a good chunk.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was chicken, cranberry sauce, and brie. I don't think it was turkey.
Ooh,
but
that sounds
on
good.
a pizza.
You're good.
Right? Oh, sweet. So you can use it for a plethora of things besides just going on top of your
This is fun. I have never made cranberry sauce this way. I feel so
honored
really? To be doing it. No. I boil it and put everything in, ginger, orange slice, sugar, and leave it whole.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
This is beautiful cranberry sauce, though. My goodness.
I know. I love all the little bubbles in it, too, from coming out there. All right.
Okay, we're doing this.
I know. We're making Thanksgiving dinner. It's so wonderful.
Ooh. All right.
All right, so with this guy, we're gonna, whoops, I got distracted. We're going to just set it aside, but I'm gonna put a top on it and we'll put it in the fridge.
Saran wrap or a
we can put a lid. Yeah, is that the big one?
Okay.
Yeah, we just set it to the side for now. I'll grab a lid in a second. And then there's one fly in here. Oh my gosh. We're on to the salad. So before we went over to the stove, we had our Brussels sprouts, mixed them in with the bacon.
Oh, we're making dressing.
Oh yeah, actually, will you bring that over first? I'm gonna put the apples in here. So we're gonna
remember.
Whoops. We're gonna put the apples in, and then we're gonna toss it with some lemon juice. The lemon juice, the acidity in it helps the apples to not turn brown. One more.
Okay.
All right.
Whole lemon?
Yeah, we should probably need. I think we need probably half of it. I always find that a lemon, there's like 1 tablespoon of juice per lemon. It's kind of what I'm gonna get the juicer so we don't have.
Do that. I'm gonna use my hands.
So we don't.
It's my turn to use my hands.
Yeah.
I got them washed. No soap.
No cuts.
No cuts. Okay. No nothing to sting. Yeah.
All right, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And normally I put everything in the compost bin, but lemon rind I like to put down my disposal.
It smells so pretty.
Makes it so pretty and clean and. All right.
Okay, do it.
Let's call that 1. 2.
Yeah.
We can always put more in too. Okay. We're making like an apple cider vinegar apple juice dressing.
Oh,
would you like a?
Wait a minute, I can smell the bacon. It will mix better. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here we go. I can
smell
the bacon.
This is right
you can't tell that we don't love bacon.
Alley. Yeah. Or Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of squeezing too. I want that lemon juice everywhere, especially on the apples.
Yeah, it'll help to break down, like we were talking about earlier, break down that toughness of the Brussels sprouts. And you can make this early on because the longer it sits, the more delicious it's going to be. So you can make this one of the earlier ones.
And anything you see sticking together, just break it up with your fingers.
Yes.
Get it all separated.
Okay, while you do that, hold on. We're going to add in the toasted hazelnuts. Oh, yeah. Oh. I popped them over here.
Okay. Remember they were toasted in bacon fat?
They're glistening in bacon fat. So you thought it was going to be a healthy salad.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And is it ready yet?
Smell that.
I mean, I love it.
I love it. Do you know another name for hazelnut?
No.
Filbert.
No.
That's so funny.
Filberts are hazel.
What an odd name. Huh?
Oh, you should have 2 pets. One named Filbert.
And one named Hazelnut.
Yeah.
Maybe for the cats, if you ever get the kids cats. That would be a cute name.
Okay, so,
so
we need an even bigger bowl if we're at home doing this.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
We're good. Unless we're doing
it keeps
oil.
growing. No, this is good. Well, eventually we'll toss it when we toss this dressing in it.
Yeah. And you all know to reach from the bottom and let it filter to the top to get it all tossed. All right.
Awesome.
I made a mess.
So we're going to let this sit and then here-ish. And now we're going to make the dressing. And if you like your Brussels sprouts crispy and like a little crunchier, you don't have to dress it right away. You could just wait until you sit down at the table and then dress it. So make your choice. This is a great salad for Tracy and me because we eat salads very differently. I like a scant amount of dressing. My husband and his mother like all the dressing.
I did it. My bad.
So this is a good salad because you need so much dressing. So it's one that we both really agree on. Yeah. You gotta find a middle ground.
Whisk the dressing in here. Can we use the old salad bowl?
Let's do that.
I like using the same old thing.
All right, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with some apple juice.
All right.
Just about 3 tablespoons of apple juice.
Already
Pour
measured.
it on in. And then we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of vinegar. And we actually have kombucha vinegar. You can use lemon juice. You could use apple cider vinegar. This kombucha vinegar, I make kombucha and let it go a couple weeks too long, and it was a little past its prime, but it is so good to use in place of apple cider vinegar.
It's vinegar. You smell it.
Yeah, it's no joke.
What's next?
All right, so we are going to do a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and you can use Dijon or brown. Do you want a little spoon?
No, I'm going to use my whisk.
Oh, good. Does it fit in there?
I got the whisk to get it all out.
It's nice to have a little whisk.
All right.
Okay, now's the good part.
I can't help it. I have to stir it already.
Okay, you can stir. We're going to do about half a tablespoon of honey. So I'm just guesstimating because that's probably good. To put honey in a measuring spoon is just, it's pretty tricky. But if you do, run the measuring spoon under hot water and then the honey will slide easier out of it.
I've got all the mustard and vinegar coming up. Great.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to add some spices. I have to cheat over here. Oh, cinnamon and onion powder. I'm actually curious how this is going to be. Yeah. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of onion powder. This is a different dressing than I normally make, so I was excited to get into the apples. Yeah.
Okay, so everything mixes so nicely together. I know you can't see down in here.
I like it.
Great.
I like it. And then I think we're just going to add the olive oil. So I'll drizzle it in. It's just half a cup of olive oil. You can use avocado oil if you want. And you want to drizzle it and whisk at the same time so you can emulsify it in so it's not separated. You can also make it in a jar. We were talking about a jar. You can make it in a jar and then just shake it all up. A couple different options.
I have a jar that has a little wire basket in the bottom of it.
Oh, like the shaker?
Yeah. And you shake it and it is a whisker.
Yeah, that would be a great, they're blender bottles. I use them for my protein drinks.
Okay, that's good. So then I'm really going to tip it and whisk it.
I'm going to get salt.
Where's my apron now?
I know, we should have got it. Where's the pepper?
This is where I usually get that one drop, right where you don't want it.
All right, salt and pepper.
Okay, so what I see is that's a very fine pepper, which I prefer for salad dressing.
Yeah, I do too. You know, we're going to make dressing, John's dressing, and he uses white pepper in his dressing. So we'll get to
that's interesting because we do like to use white pepper for really special things. It's traditional in a white sauce, like the bechamel sauce you were mentioning. And it just sits right, just so gently in the back of your throat. It's really A very subtle, gentle pepper.
I like it.
Okay, what do you think?
I think we're good. Well,
all right.
Let me taste it.
Yes. I know she washed her hands.
Oh, that's so yummy.
All right.
It's the mustard. All right, let me get a big bowl, and we're going to toss this whole thing together.
I love cooking with you.
Do you think this is big enough?
Yeah, that's big enough. No, it's a good one. I love it
know.
oversized.
It's so good.
Megan's getting dirty this time.
That's actually one of my favorite bowls.
Yeah.
All right, chuck it in.
Ready?
Yeah.
Scoop it out. Anything in there? Don't want to miss the bacon.
You know what else we have to put in here? Cranberries. I want to put them in before we toss it.
Okay.
There's like half a cup of cranberries, something like that. All right.
Okay.
Do it.
Ready? All.
You're in control.
Well, let's see. Yes, all. I can tell already. Oh, there you go.
And we can put it back in that that clear bowl if you want to. We
Yeah.
can toss it in this and put it back in the clear bowl.
Okay, here. Let's show the camera what you're doing.
Yum.
That's the best part.
Look at it all. It's all glistening and beautiful. So you're gonna get the savory parts with the bacon, the tart of the apple, and the sweet of the cranberry, and the crunch of the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, and I agree. I say all because of the nature of Brussels sprouts. Like, is it a brassica?
I think so, yeah.
Is it in the brassica
Yeah,
family?
yeah.
So it's a tough thing to digest. You need to wilt it, squeeze it, salt it.
Yep. Which is, good to have with your Thanksgiving meal, too.
Oh, it smells
All right,
so
team,
good.
I think this is all right. I think we're set. So we're going to put it back in that little bowl.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm doing it. She's gonna stay getting dirty.
Yeah. And then from here, we can put it in the fridge. And it can wait until
We might have to taste it later.
I know. I think we should taste it now. See if it goes with our wine.
Deal. I'll get a fork.
So you guys know that the best wine to have on your Thanksgiving table is Cabernet Franc. Time and time again, experts have chosen it.
Here you go, baby.
Oh, I'll wash them.
Okay.
Experts have chosen it to be the wine to go with everything on your Thanksgiving table.
You know why?
So
It's
cool.
the sage. It's the sausage. It's the cranberry. It's the seasonings. Everything that evokes Thanksgiving to you pairs beautifully with Cab Franc.
Yeah.
No lie.
No, and we just opened the Shenan Blanc because we're just
Okay.
still cooking. We have a long day of cooking to go.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Trading you
We
out.
have a long day of cooking to go. 2 more episodes to go. So
I know.
we're just starting with Shenan, but we will roll into that Cabernet Franc and we'll taste it all together at the end of the meal. But for now, let's
Okay.
let's
I got bacon.
oh man, I got a cranberry. Oh, the hazelnuts too, huh?
Did it.
Well
It's
done.
fantastic. Oh my goodness.
I could just eat that for lunch.
I want
for
a
dinner.
few more cranberries in there. It's like, I love the cranberries.
I think it was awesome with the Chenin Blanc too.
Okay, you know it really does. And for me, it's the toasted hazelnut. It's delicious with it. It brings that nutty flavor. It pulls up this wine.
Yeah,
and
I
so that
agree.
nut and fruit is really great together.
I know.
The other thing I like about this is that we're taking that cranberry and seasoning, and we're kind of making this flavor across the table because we'll see cranberries again in the sauce. We'll see some of the seasonings again in the dressing. And so it's like this whole orchestra of food together. Nice.
I think it's gonna be an awesome pair on our
Good job.
on our Thanksgiving table.
Yeah, love it.
All right, team. Well,
We're gonna taste it again, maybe.
yeah, we might have a couple more tastes of this. We might have to make another round.
Have I had lunch yet?
This might power us through the rest of the day for
Yeah.
cooking all our meals. But that's all for episode 1 for our Thanksgiving feature. A couple things to note. Thank you, as always, to Tracy and her wonderful husband John for putting this all on for us. Thank you to our wonderful friend producer Ben Tedesco.
Ben.
He's very talented, amazing guy. You can check out all he does. He draws these amazing cartoons too. bentedesco.com. What else do we have? Our wine club.
I know. Oh
Our
my gosh.
2019 Chenin Blanc
Right.
Mendocino was our November wine club shipment. So if you aren't a member yet, join now because you get a complimentary shipping. And
you'll have it in time for Thanksgiving.
That's right. Order
Oh my
now.
goodness.
That's right. It's crazy. And then as a wine club member, you will get first access as we are about to release a series, a collection of wines that we have been working on for literally years.
Yes.
So you want to get on the email list. You want to get on the wine club list to
Yeah.
be able to first access that.
Yeah.
Um,
Beautiful aged old Cabernet Francs are coming your way.
it's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, our tasting room. Good news that I saw today. Tasting room insides.
I know. So
you can come and taste with us on our front porch.
Our COVID restrictions are getting lifted just a teeny bit. So now we're welcome to actually be in the salon, not on the front porch.
Yeah.
However, the front porch is beautiful. I'm getting kind of used to it.
I know. I love it too. So,
but welcome. Please come see us. Meet me. Meet Megan. Meet John. Meet Reed.
All of us. Yeah. Scout.
The
dog will be there.
Scout will be here.
All of us. I know.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah. Yeah. You can find the reservation request on our website, langenreed.com. You can also find all the wine club information. Our store with all of our wines is available on there too. So I think that's it.
Okay, good. You covered the bases.
Signing off for episode 1 of Thanksgiving.
Cheers.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next round.
We love having you with us.
I know. It's so fun. We'll see you next round. We're going to make dressing and
gravy. Turkey.
Dressing and rolls.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find it. We've got turkey, gravy, dressing, and rolls
coming your way.
Yeah, so get ready. You can download all the recipes on langenreed.com.
Deal.
See you soon.
See ya. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm totally